Is AIADMK chief and former Chief Minister Edapadi Palaniswami facing a threat to his leadership? Well, in the midst of dissent from some of the senior leaders in his party, the Madras High Court ordered today lifting a stay on the Election Commission of India's proceedings on the tussle for the two-leaf symbol. The AIADMK's most powerful electoral weapon comes as a setback for EPS. Different factions of the party, which fought a battle for power after the demise of J. Jayalalitha in 2016, had approached the ECI for the symbol. It's currently EPS who leads the AIADMK, which holds the two-leaf symbol, but the party has lost 3 successive elections under his leadership. So is there a threat to his leadership as we run up to 2026? Does the order today make him more vulnerable? Joining me this evening, senior journalist R. Rangaraj and NDTV's Sam Daniel. Ranga, first to you. As far as EPS's position at the top, at the helm of AIADMK is concerned, there seems to be some challenge coming from those within the party itself. Remember, there are factions outside. Will he be forced to have some kind of rapprochement with, let's say, an OPS? What do you see?
Yeah, there's a tussle that's going on within the ADMK. Some of them don't approve of the hard line of EPS against the BJP. Similarly, there's a group within the BJP which feels that they should try to work with the ADMK and renew their alliance. So there's pressure from two sides. But the problem for Edapadi Palaniswami is he has taken a tough stance, saying there will be no truck with the BJP, at least for 2026 and thereafter. So the BJP is looking for other options in Tamil Nadu. One possibility is the ADMK could crack, and already there are 2 or 3 factions, one led by O. Palaniswami, which is outside the party. TTV Dinakaran Sasikal's nephew has formed his own party. So the BJP has strong relations with these groups or factions of the ADMK. There's a feeling that some more in the ADMK could come out, and then there'll be more pressure on Edapadi Palaniswami either to going for an alliance with the BJP, or even if he goes and has his own front, the ADMK could be weakened, one, by a possible loss of the two-leaf symbol, and second, desertion of some senior leaders and joining hands with the pro-BJP group. So there could be one option that Edapadi Palaniswami could come under pressure through the Election Commission and through the courts, where he may have to rethink his strategy and think of going with the BJP. Or there could be another ADMK coming up, which may align with the BJP and its allies in Tamil Nadu. So the coming days are going to be very eventful. We have seen in the past, in 2017, it was the BJP which influenced the ADMK then to dismiss Sasikala, Dinakaran and others from the party. And later again it was on the BJP's pressure that leaders like OPS and a handful of his supporters were taken back in the party, and OPS was made Deputy Chief Minister and #1 in the party. But that truce didn't last long. So the party is...
That could be very interesting to watch out. You're right.
Yes.
You're right. There are multiple factors at play here. Sam Daniel, multiple factors at play here. One of the key aspects that is being focused on is whether the AIADMK will be able to form a cohesive, all-inclusive alliance against the DMK, without which the opposition to the DMK votes could get splintered. Do you believe that EPS is also under pressure to sort of give up on that hold that he had over the party, having lost 3 successive elections, and that's where the real tussle is?
That's right, Virado. In terms of his track record, although he had a successful 4-year tenure as Chief Minister after Jayalalitha died, in terms of steering the party to victory, in that he has miserably failed. 3 elections have been lost, the 2 Lok Sabha elections and 1 assembly election, and now EPS is all the more under pressure. At least earlier, there was a sense that the alliance of the AIADMK with the BJP costed very dearly, because in a sense, BJP is being seen as untouchable in Tamil Nadu, and the ruling DMK had capitalized on that. And now the AIADMK has snapped ties. But what kind of an alliance he'll be able to cobble up, that's something we'll have to wait and watch, because at the moment, the AIADMK alliance is quite strong. They've had this alliance has worked for 3 elections, and in that sense, they're quite optimistic of getting a second term. But also the other factor would be the Vijay factor, whether they would want to ally with AIADMK. In that case, it will be a huge, remarkable turnaround for AIADMK with their vote base and Vijay's popularity. That could be a big thing for the AIADMK. But will Vijay agree to be a junior partner in that alliance? That's something we'll have to wait and watch. But all this would hinge on how this turns out legally, both at the election commission level and at the courts.
Right. Right, you're right. Both at that level, that's another battle that's playing out. Ranga, very quickly, I have just the last minute left. What would you see are the key indicators? Because the time is running up to 2026. It's either a question of an alliance with the TVK or an alliance with the BJP. Do you see all three sides possibly coming together? Is that politically possible given the stand that each one has taken individually in that state?
Yes, TVK is clearly going for the moon. So they want nothing else but chief ministership for Vijay. So that will come in the way of an alliance with some other parties. The AIADMK is not willing to give up its chief ministership claim. Edapadi Palaniswami, as you know, sticking to that. Seeman and some other parties also, they are not willing for a compromise. So there's very little room for maneuvering here when each party is pinning its hopes on becoming chief minister. So alliance there could be difficult with the party. But the problem for AIADMK now is the new
alliance could
come from K. Sinkotin, the senior leader.
Right, alliance could be difficult. You say, I'm sorry, Ranga. I know there is much that needs to be said, but I'm completely out of time on it. Some would say that the DMK's position in Tamil Nadu is very similar to the BJP's dominance in India, with opposition parties fragmented. One will wait and watch how that plays out. But thanks to the two of you for joining me this evening. That's all we have time for on the Southern View this evening. News and updates continue right here on NDTV.